What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to Santarina. Thank you for clicking, and I hope you're going to enjoy. And I hope that you're going to watch till the end. Please support me, like, comment. You can subscribe if you have not subscribed yet, and welcome. So today we're going to talk about raising difficult topics to our parents. How we can raise those difficult topics to our parents. It's hard for many. Let me say African homes. It's so difficult to raise some topics to our parents, but we can try. Yes, everything, you can try anything. I think I have 3 steps which can help you to raise those difficult topics to your parents. Okay, so welcome, and let's start. You should know what you are going to talk about. You can't just go blindly to your parent or to your guardian. You want to talk about something and you don't know what that something is. Make sure you plan, because as I've said, that difficult topics, so you should plan before you approach your parent, or your guardian, or that someone, or the person that you are going to talk to. So if you think that you won't remember what you are supposed to talk about, you can write down some points on a piece of paper, which will help you. It is not bad for you to, if you're talking to the person that you're talking to, and you are referring some points somewhere, because it's before you do it, you are anxious, you are nervous. Okay, so it's good to note down what you want to talk to your parents. Number 2, know what you want from that conversation. Okay, you can't just I know it's so hard for well, you are an adult, you are maybe over 16 or 18, and you want to approach your parent, but you should know what you want in that conversation. More oftenly, we want our parents to do some things for us, like you want them to just listen to you and understand you without any advice, without any comment. Okay, you just want them to listen to you because you have called them, or you have approached them for them to listen to you. So to do that, because you want that, you can do this before you start what you want to say. You can approach your mom like this, like, Mom, I want to talk to you about something, but please, I really want you to just listen to me. Just give me your ear, listen to me, and I'm not asking for any advice or comment. Just listen to what I want to tell you, because there is something maybe it's bothering me, but I want you to just listen to me, like that. So it's going to help you. Okay, that parent, or your mom or your dad, will be like thinking, okay, you will take that seriously, because you have already alerted her or him what you want from him or her. Okay, so you can also say this, like, maybe you want advice, or maybe you want advice on something or some help. So to start that conversation, or what you want from that conversation, you just want advice. Okay, maybe you're even afraid that your parent will be mad, or anything that can happen. So what do you want from that conversation? You want advice or help. So you can start the conversation like, Ma, can i ask for an advice on something? Or, Ma, I need some help with this and this, and please just take it nicely, please. So with that, your parent will be in his mind. Before even he listens to you, he will know that this person is talking to me, but he wants advice, not any other thing. Okay, so another thing that you can maybe you want from the conversation is, maybe you want a permission. So this goes to mostly maybe university students. You are in high school and you want some permission, because I know if you are in your own home, you don't need permission from anyone. Yeah, for the high schoolers, or the ones who are in school, you can ask for permission maybe for a trip for a trip, and you're not sure if that parent will take it nicely. Okay, maybe it's not that educative, I mean the trip, but you want to go for that trip and you want support from that parent. Maybe you can approach your dad or your mom, like, Dad, I need some permission to go for a trip. Can I tell you about it? So you see, you know that that trip maybe is not educative, it's not a school trip, or no, it's not an educative trip, but you want your parent to give you permission. Maybe you are going for a hike, maybe you are going for a road trip with your friends, and you can't just go without letting your parents know. So you can just can I have permission to go for a trip, and can I tell you about it, please? So I think it's going to work. Yeah. So also maybe you need from your parent, maybe you need your parent to guide you in something. Still, you can ask them, can I ask for a guidance on this thing? But please don't criticize me, please. And I'm just begging you to just listen to me, because I just need your guidance on this particular situation. Yeah, good. When you're raising difficult topics to your parents, number three, identify your feelings. Identify your feelings. And when I said feelings, there are so many feelings. You know what feelings are, and some can be so difficult to start a conversation with a parent. But let me talk about the biggest thing that I know nowadays is not a big thing to talk about, but the word sex. So I know nowadays the word sex is just like any other word. It's being said anywhere. We can see posters just written there, sex. Huh? We can see it on television, on radio. We hear the word. So even nowadays, the kids they just know about sex. They know what sex is. So you can just take a challenge and go to the street. I can even go to the street and I'm like, hey, you people, I want to talk about sex. Do you know what sex is? And no one will be like, huh, what is she talking about? Why is she mentioning that word sex? So, but for real, approaching a parent, it's kind of difficult. It's a difficult topic. I'm sure so many of us, you can't just approach your mom and dad talk about sex. You have to plan. In fact, before you go there, before you approach the person, you are like asking yourself, should I not? So, but instead of letting those feelings to stop you from talking to a parent, you can put something in that conversation. It will just like diffuse, yeah, the expectation of you mentioning the word sex, or the other feeling that you want to talk about. I have an example, like maybe you are a young man or a woman, and you are dating, and this person that you are dating, you have moved, you are now, maybe you want to get engaged, but before you do that, maybe you went before you do that, you went to your parents, you introduced your parent to that person to your parents and your family, and you have been introduced in their family, and then it has gone, you are engaged, you are now fiancés. Now something happens, yeah, something happens, and you are breaking up with that person. Tell me, please, if you know what, tell me, how will you break that news to your parent? Mom, the guy that I brought you the other day, that I told you that I'm dating, that we are planning to wed, it's he, you see, you will be like, you don't know what to say, you're afraid. But you can approach your mom like this: Mom, I need to talk to you about something, but please don't get disappointed, please. And she'll be like, okay, or he'll be like, okay, this kid, or this okay, you are a kid to your parent, this son wants to talk to me about something, and I should keep calm. Okay, he will listen to you. It's going to work. And also, maybe something embarrassing. Something embarrassing. You are a teenager. Uh, yeah, you are embarrassed. Maybe you are growing so fast. You think you are growing so fast, but that's your stage. For the ladies, the stages. And maybe it's period, and you are embarrassed, and maybe you don't even live with a female person in your house. It's your dad or your brother. So whom are you going to approach? That's your dad, that's your parent. So you have to do it. So, dad, can I talk about you something? But it is so embarrassing. Please bear with me, but I have to tell you this and this and this and this. He will listen to you, and he will give you the right advice or what to do. Yeah. And also for the men, whatever you go through, maybe it's marriage wise or anything, just approach. They are your parents, or they are your elder people. They will listen to you. But the problem is that we don't know how to raise those difficult topics to them. And that's why I'm here. I'm trying to help. Okay. Still, there's a problem with some parents. Still, even if you approach them anyhow, as in, even if you approach them with nice words, with whatever you have planned, even if you go with a formula, they won't listen to you. They'll just get mad. The parents who are just overreactive, some are just, I don't know. But what will you do about that? Still, you will tell them. Tell them in that situation, even if they're going to get mad, just tell them. And if you won't get help, you can approach any other person whom you think is wise. Yes, and they will listen to you. So that's it. And also, another thing, pick the right time, as in, make sure it's the right time that you are talking to your parent. Okay, make sure it's the right time. You can't just approach your parent. Maybe he has received news. The news can be bad or good, and then you're coming with your other stories, and maybe they talk that you want to talk, and maybe it's not good, and you are going to just, it's not going to be a good conversation. Okay. Be you can just you can have a walk with your parents. Yes. And talk. Maybe you can just surprise him, or give him a small gift. Yes, to make his feelings better, and start your conversation. And I hope it's going to work. I know it's going to work. If you do these steps, you're going to do something. And whatever you've been like really wishing to talk about with your parent, or with their guardian, or any other person whom you think is so difficult, just try whatever I've told you. And I know one, if not all, of these steps is going to help you. So, yeah, like the video. As I said, please comment, because I want to know if my audience is getting something. I want to know if I'm doing something that is helpful. And with that, you'll be supporting me so very much. And subscribe if you have not yet subscribed. Yeah. And love you guys. Thank you, and be blessed.